My Vacation Diary, written by Lindsay Riesenberger, narrated by Matt Newman. Wednesday, the 19th, year unknown. After we said goodbye to Chachi and Pop-Pop, Dad couldn't get the car started because one of the doors weren't shut correctly. John started to get all frustrated and mad that he had to shut all the doors. Then, after Mom yelled at us for being slobs because we spread our stuff all over the car floor, we were on our way. Then John turned on the Sony PlayStation madly, and we started playing. Then, when we got to a really far stage, which was Paris, the monumental disaster. Dad stopped at a gas station because we only had half a tank, and we had to turn the car and the video game off. After the guy who was from a different country filled the tank up regular, we were rolling along the bumpy road again. Then we started playing Sony PlayStation again, but Mom said, "Stop! We're going to Wendy's." Since we were just starting the game, we chose the worst drivers in Twisted Metal 2, so we could die easily. After we had killed ourselves twice, we turned the game off again because we had stopped at the food restaurant. It was called Lee's Hoagie House. Of course, Dad got a tuna hoagie. Mom got a chicken cheesesteak. John got a cheeseburger, and I got a steak sandwich and fries. After we ordered, we waited for what seemed to me a half hour. Then, me, Dad, and John went back to the car and waited for Mom to bring back the food. We waited and waited. Then I put the blinds down in the car, for no particular reason. But soon, a knock on the other side of the door scared me, because I couldn't see what was outside. It was Mom with the food. I opened the door for her, and she handed out everyone their food. Mom got in the back, and then Dad started the car again. We exited the restaurant parking lot and started eating rapidly. The whole time, Mom warned us not to spill anything. We ignored her and kept eating. For once, I actually ate the most. Then we put away our trash and stopped at a toll booth. The second one. They charge you $1. That stinks. Anyway, we sped up and John put in a movie. It was Spy Hard. God, it was hilarious. After that, I rested on my teddy bear and listened to sounds gurgle in my stomach. I was so full, I felt like I was going to barf. Then, after a while, John put in another movie. It was Cutting Edge. Oh my God. It was such a great movie. I absolutely loved it. It was like the movie Ice Castles. It was exciting, it was breathtaking, it was dramatic, and it was sad. It was my kind of movie. After the second movie, we were only 20 minutes away from the Richmond, Virginia hotel. John read directions. After John read directions, we passed through the third and last booth. Behind the row of tolls, there were giant piles of rocks, about 20 feet high on both sides of the road. Next, my stomach ached, so I sat in the front seat. Then we went through the cities of Richmond, Virginia. They were beautiful and big, but not as big as New York, John would say. There was smoke everywhere, though. Next, I sat moaning and I blew my nose. Then, when I went to throw the tissue away, I banged my hip on the seatbelt holder. I was not having a good time. But finally, after John's good sense of direction, we found our hotel, Comfort Inn. We all settled on the 4th floor, room 405. We explored a lot. We turned the old TV on real low so we didn't wake anyone, and watched down Periscope on TV. We traveled through Pennsylvania, Delaware, Washington, Maryland, and Virginia. I went to bed at 12 a.m. The room was the size of my room by itself. That was the end of Wednesday the 19th.